Hello everyone, I'm Cheesy87 and this is Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel Part 52. In the previous video we came down into the dank depths below the city to kill yet another monster. And let's go do that. We have, you know, our team seems pretty strong. Let's see how well we match up against mini Godzilla here. I'm betting that's a monster we need to take care of. It's like a gigantic crocodile. He's pretty vicious too, and this area doesn't seem to have very good footing either. We need to make sure we're fully prepared before we engage it. This is our opportunity to put our combat link to the test feat. We're not using the combat link. Shut up. Right. You're combat linking with Reen and you're gonna like it. Okay, you're gonna double cover each other. And it's gonna be great and awesome. And oh my god, they're so close. My man has lifesteal.
Right.
Big Monka energy. It is the big one that's attacking again. Bro, are we just gonna like die instantly? You can regular heal. We give up a lot of momentum going for the holy song though. I think you go for just the heal for now. Well, let's see. What are you susceptible to? You can be burned. You can be slept. Very easily, actually. Doesn't your craft have 100% sleep chance? It's confusion. Which is also really good here. Yeah, so we probably, honestly, I think you would... This is crazy. You attack. No. Here's what you do. I've decided, finally. Volcanic... Well, I don't think you're going to be... Because I think the shark is still going to get to go first, even if we accelerate you. Okay, so I changed my mind again. You do attack, get max CP, ult. You confuse everyone so that they'll just start destroying each other.
My turn.
You then impassion Elliot because he needs CP.
Go.
Oh, he doesn't heal. Well, actually, no, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't heal off hitting his own allies, which is kind of funny. Opinion on feint. You can be feinted. Thoughts on sealing. You're not, you don't believe in getting sealed. You kind of need to heal yourself here, if I'm being honest. You'll get to do it before the big guy attacks. And you'll probably ult soon after, I bet. Now, you may have noticed that Fee, despite having 100 speed and a speed buff, still hasn't got to go. I don't know if you think that's funny. I think it's a little odd.
My turn.
Now you can be stat downed. I think that's really our only play here.
I'm done. Got it.
I don't think it went through. It didn't. Okay. Finally, we got an evasion in there.
My turn.
I think we want to use... to try and suck them away. I doubt it works, though.
Off guard. Got it.
Okay.
Now, you can heal him in time. I don't... You should heal just enough that he won't die to an attack.
Just activate. Yeah.
Thanks. Right.
Bro! Okay, you can heal in time still.
Thanks.
Okay, now we probably want you to start buff and speed.
Here we go. Huh.
Right.
So you
Arcus
heal.
activate. Ha! Thanks.
Here's the play.
My turn.
You run the hell away. You're on arc slash duty, I think. Or, well, actually, get close enough with a flame impact that you can hit, but move far enough away that he can't hit you with your move when his movement's down.
Burn to ash.
Oh, you didn't move at all?
Now's our chance.
I was really hoping he'd move a little bit.
Of course.
And you Earth Cleaver.
Now. Reem. Leave it to me.
My turn.
I would like to ult, but I think it's the wrong idea here.
Arcus activate.
Right.
You can still heal in time.
Ha! Thanks.
Oh, and you even get the instant go again.
Right.
So now, improving our own defense so that he doesn't heal as much is also a good idea, I think.
Give it up, everyone.
Okay, big AT
Okay.
delay. You already know why we're here. Well, actually, you have regen. So you could maybe get away with, lowering speed again. He'll still be able to hit here. But I think this will... The delay between his next attack should be bigger.
I'll bet you are.
I'll handle it.
Okay. Elliot's gonna Holy Song. You're here to... Your strength's already buffed, so I guess go for Laura.
Arcus activate. Huh.
Not yet.
I think you do this to get distance. Then you reduce... No. Stay nearby for now. So that you can get Holy Songed. I think we just have to keep trying to go for the burns.
Burn to ash. Now's our chance.
It looks like it went through, because I mean the burn is like the only thing that does any damage here. I do like the idea of spinning or trying to suck you away, but I just don't think it's gonna work.
Shatter. Off guard. Got it.
Yeah, we have that crit. Unfortunately, the crit's not in time to make use of his lowered speed. You would be able to go again with if you Scud Ripper. Okay. And Reen's gonna get another heal from Resounding Beat. How's the speed looking? Speed's still good for now. And you're sealed, so you can't attack.
Here we go.
It's not the best damage. We should have linked you up with Reen.
I'll bet you are.
Like, whenever anyone attacks, we should link you up with Reen. Actually, Laura, probably. Since she has the most strength. I think we can risk it and not actually... and try and get some damage in. Resistant to freeze.
Arcus activate.
And second thought, because you're not going to get the heal. But he's sealed, right? So it's actually still okay. In that case, since your strength's about to wear out, go for the motivate.
Leave it to me.
Okay.
Keep everyone
Here
speedy.
we go. Huh.
Ha!
He could potentially kill Reen here. No, his defense is up, so he shouldn't die. He couldn't attack. I don't know why, and I'm not questioning. We can almost go all in with S-Breaks. But not just yet. Keep him controlled for another turn.
Now. Reem. Right.
Okay, maybe next time Laura goes,
I'll handle it.
we'll try and all in with S-Breaks after we lower defense.
Target lock.
Here we go.
You put him to sleep. Okay, I'm gonna do 21k with 4 S-Breaks. No, it's only the first hit's gonna crit, so never mind. Don't go in yet. Keep him asleep for now. I guess motivate again, just to get Fee up to
let's
snuff.
do
Give it to me. My turn.
Okay, now... I think we can go all in now.
I'll handle it.
Do what damage you can.
1, 2.
Then once Laura lowers defense, we go all in.
An opening.
Go.
We're still asleep. I mean, we're getting extremely lucky on the sleeps.
Burn to ash. Ha! Now's a chance.
An opening.
This is a good fight. It got a little spicy at the start.
Shatter. Now.
Got it.
Oh, and you're fainted? Bro, I'm so sorry.
Ha!
I'm really sorry about this.
My most powerful strike.
I mean, just in case, if it doesn't kill, which I mean, he's gonna die to burn because he's fainted, but
Blade dance.
there's actually no reason to ult there. Hopefully this kills so we don't waste our SP.
We should keep going.
So this party is also pretty good. Especially against enemies that we can kind of get the guaranteed stat lowers. Now we did get that clutch dodge on Reen as well. Ooh, cannon leveled up already? Wow. I feel like we just leveled up cannon like not that long ago.
Done.
All right.
I wonder if that means Reen and I'm surprised cannon leveled up first actually. I feel like Reen should have.
I've only just begun.
Huh.
Great.
It's kind of odd now that I think about it. Because usually it's always been Reen's that levels up first since he's in all the combat. Well, almost all the combat. Whew, we did it. I guess maybe since he missed a little bit of combat during that one section where they wouldn't let us. But we didn't really get into any fights there, did we? Fee. Mm-hmm. Laura and Fee high-fived each other. It's hard to believe that not even 24 hours ago, you two still weren't getting along. Two of you really do make an amazing team, though. With the two of you coordinating your attacks, I don't think anything stands a chance against us. Now, that monster clearly had the advantage as far as brute strength is concerned. If we didn't have superior numbers, I doubt we would have emerged victorious. You know, we still got a lot of room for improvement. A lot of you two getting any stronger is kind of terrifying. It's also one thing that's nice is now that our speed is high enough that we can kind of, like our buffs are super strong, like the percentage-based buffs. It, lets us make more use of debuffs on enemies so that they don't just, since we're not so vastly outsped. Because the problem with debuffs in the past has been that we're just not fast enough to really take advantage of them. Because usually the enemy just goes instantly. Nothing much. It's just, seeing those two got me thinking that I'm going to need to strengthen my own resolve soon too. What do you mean by that? Don't worry about it for now. Anyway, we ought to get back and give our report. Very well then. Just unlock your S-Break, bro. Just do it. I mean, it probably won't even be that. Hopefully, I mean, like, it's probably going to be damage-based, because so far all the S-Breaks have been damage-based. Even Elliot's. Like, I thought Elliot's might be a bit of, like, a support-based one, but... And damage on you, I mean, just look at your strength, man. I mean, granted, you're not built... Even if we built you for strength, it wouldn't be... that... Well... How strong's your weapon? So you're missing about 80 strength on your weapon. And 100 on Laura, just because hers is a bit stronger, but... I don't know, man. And you do have default AoE on your attacks, but... The AoE on his attacks it's so situational. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's completely useless. You really gotta make me walk all the way out? Well, no, it'll probably give us that, because once we get to that area with the thingy, I bet there's a cutscene, so we'll go ahead and just try and run past everything. Skirt. It was like back right at the entrance to the... or exit of the last place.
Stay on guard.
Shut up, Machias. You don't need to warn me about nothing. And we still have fairly decent CP if there is another fight right after. Or something. Kind of like, well, actually, no, now I think about it, for the... What you call it fight? The fight against Laura and Fee, they did give us max CP, which is nice. Or I guess it was actually the fight against Reen and Machias. Wasn't it, like, right around here? Maybe it was this room? Yeah, there we go. Is something the matter? Oh, I didn't notice it before, but does anyone notice a slight breeze in this area? Wait. This way. I think it's like the passage we found yesterday? So there's a secret passage here too. If so, I imagine it probably opens like the last one did. Maybe this one leads to somewhere else in the capital then. I won't know for sure until we open it. We're definitely going to end up in like Oliver's room somehow. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a secret entrance into the passageway, into the castle, I mean. I want to say palace, but it became passageway. Just like in, just like Final Fantasy 12, dude. We gotta sneak through the dungeons to break into the palace. Or sneaking through the sewers. I suspected as much. I wonder where this leads. It's hard to be sure. We lose our sense of distance and location traveling underground like this. If I had to guess, I'd say we're heading in the direction of... Maybe there's an exit close by. Oh, let's try and make our way outside. The gang was then lost in the labyrinth forever. Never able to return. The end. Okay, there's a big monster. You ever thought about not being so big and monstery? You're stunned. Okay, you gotta do the quick turnaround. Right? The master of stunning has logged online.
A challenging foe.
We don't
should
have
engage it with
to
care.
be enemies, sir. Celestial Bomb. Thank you. Once again. Man and slime can live in peace. Okay? We don't have to be mortal enemies. And I have to go this way? Okay, man and bird cannot be at peace, though. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I hate birds. You've got to die.
We can do this.
Okay.
Blame your brethren for
One,
keeping me up
two.
for the past, I don't know, 15 years because my window is right next to a bunch of trees. And there's birds that'll literally start chirping from midnight
My turn.
until like 6 in the morning. It's obnoxious as hell. And I hate all birds because of it.
Second form. Gale.
I mean, like, seriously, I'll hear them. I'm the earliest I've heard these birds, like, losing their mind is at, like, 11 at
Shining
night.
darkness.
Like, it's not even close to morning. Bro, what the hell?
Nocturne bell.
And then they'll go for hours.
My turn.
Hours. I mean, I guess I'm passionate yourself.
Okay.
My turn.
Kind of want to get a little sea pizzle on you, if I'm being honest.
Ta! Now's our chance.
An opening.
My turn.
Watch out.
Right. Ta!
We could try and switch in Machias to see if we can get one of his, attack animations. Which ones? We haven't seen his one with Reen, I don't think. Or Elliot. We can maybe try
Shining
and
darkness. Nocturne bell.
see what he's got for
My
Elliot.
turn.
We'd have to be able to kill everyone in 3 turns, though. To make use of this. So actually, no, the crit. I think you keep you alive. Try and kill this guy.
I'll handle it.
Oh, you're already dead because you've been burned.
Of course.
Then take care of you.
My turn.
Kill you.
Okay.
Swap in Machias.
I'll take care of this.
Well, don't attack yet. We'll kill this guy first, or not.
My
You know,
turn.
do whatever the hell you want. How much HP do you have? 300. Then you,
Analyzing
detector.
enemy attack patterns. I've got it.
My turn.
Then you, I don't know, man. Impassion Elliot.
My turn.
It's my turn.
Hiya!
Eat that.
This is nothing.
I'm losing my mind. The things I do for you,
My turn.
Machias.
This is
I
nothing.
try and give you respect, and then
Right.
how do you betray me?
Now.
Elliot! Got it!
Now somehow he healed, which means it still
we go.
didn't go through.
This could be bad.
Bro, I'm
Right.
losing my mind.
Analyzing enemy attack patterns.
Hey, Machias, if you miss,
My turn.
It's my turn.
we're never talking again.
Eat that!
Bro!
No way! Alright, let's keep moving.
Machias, we're fighting. We're fighting. We have to fight. That's the only solution. We've got to fight. Once per fight. Oh, that's really good. Oh, and Brave leveled up. La Forte. Probably never really going to use that. Okay. Not the most... I mean, the stats are really the main thing we wanted there. They're not, like, as big of boosts as they are in Azure. Because it looks like they only scale up to 150 in this game at max. Well, maybe like 120. Yeah, probably. Or maybe just 100. Yeah, maybe it's just 100. Yeah, probably just 100. So it's not... Because, I mean, it went up to 300 on... the... What was it? I think it was Force was, the main strength one. Granted, your stats were also higher in that game.
Oh, there's the exit.
So... It's not necessarily a one-to-one comparison. What was it gonna do? Oh yeah, get Machias out of the party. Also, Reen, go back to the front slot. Oh yeah, I forgot I unlocked your final slot and I never even put anything in there. Dragon Vision. Axe and Crafts. You know, you don't know Fortuna. I mean, Fortuna. I'm never gonna cast Fortuna with you though. Maybe just extra HP. Actually, no. Take your EP cut, put it there, and then we can give you. I'm not using Adamantine Shield. The game's gonna have to force me to use that. Okay. Move 3? Wow. I mean, like, move 2 is already excessive. I mean, if he can already reach, like, literally the entire map, it seems like. I mean, Dragon Vision would maybe be nice, but I don't really care that much about, what you call it? Analyzing? Like completing the bestiary? Yeah, I could just give you the Breeze. Yeah, I'll probably just give you Breeze. Where is it again? I mean, Machias is nice to have.
There.
Bro? Oh, you're talking. Oh, why'd you guys take so long to get out of the dungeon? Oh, well, because somebody wouldn't talk, so I couldn't climb the ladder. Or somebody kept talking, so I wouldn't stop talking.
I spied treasure.
La Forte? Is it any, like, what's the stats? Plus 10 strength? I mean, it's definitely better than this. Well, actually, it's not better. I mean, I do like Forte, but we have several ways to buff characters now, so I don't know if you need Forte as much. You get Impassion for free. I don't know why you have Heat. Oh, you have Heat Wave for the stats? You know what, take a Heat Up. Sure. I mean, granted, the Heat Wave is still kind of okay, even on characters with no damage, just because Burn is so strong. And we still haven't really reached the point where enemies are completely resistant to Burn. If ever. I mean, I assume eventually you'll have to, like... be like, okay, you can't Burn cheese everyone anymore, but... Is this back in Ost? I think it is, yeah. That's why Machias was familiar with it. Hey, isn't this... We seem to have emerged in the Oz district. Machias' home is here, if I'm not mistaken. Wow, I had no idea the underground passage went all the way from the port to here. The network of tunnels beneath the city really does seem to cover a vast area. Seems like something out of a spy novel. I'll say. Maybe it's a sign. Is it noon or something? Was that? No, see the chime to mark the noon hour. Yeah, it's the Heimdall Cathedral's bell. Oh yeah, we were told to go to the cathedral. Well, you know, before we came here. The cathedral itself is pretty far away, over in the Sock district, so but you can hear it pretty clearly even here. Well, I think it's about time we found something to eat. How about we go order the to-go from one of the local shops? And we don't really have much, but I'd be happy to at least treat you to coffee at our house. What? You mean I get to spy in your room? You're inviting us into your home? Yeah, he better, because if he doesn't invite us, we're going to give him a swirly. In his own toilet. I decided to grab some fish and chips to go from a nearby pub. Their meal in hand, they headed to Machias' house to enjoy lunch with a good cup of coffee. I've never really understood people who drink coffee with food. I mean, like, I'll drink coffee. I mean, I even drink it black and everything, but, so, I mean, it's not like I hate the taste, but drinking it with food is crazy. Oh, there's a whole little Machias back there. Ah, so this is the capital's famous fish and chips. I was expecting it, also, those are hot dogs. I mean, I guess there's some fish and chips in the middle there, but I was expecting it to be delicious, but even still, I'm impressed. Yeah, the pub seems to be pretty well known for their fish and chips. I admit it tastes good, but at the end of the day, it's still greasy comfort food. Yeah, it's great. Shut up. Read it while it's hot. It tastes disgusting if you let it cool off. Quit being such a fucking prude. Probably still better than wartime rations, though. Oh, okay, yeah, oh, it's good because it's not hardtack. Okay, Fee, come on, now you're going in the opposite direction. What food isn't? This coffee seems pretty high class, though. It's got a nice, rich fragrance. Do you buy your own beans and grind them at home? Yeah, looks like my father went out and stocked up not too long ago. Now and then he gets the chance to take some time away from his duties and come relax back here. He sees this coffee as a small island of luxury in his hectic daily life, I think. That does sound like something I could see Governor Recknett saying. He seems like quite a respectable man to me. You'd hardly imagine a home like this belonging to an important official like the Imperial Governor. I mean, it's still a pretty big home. You're acting like he's living in a fucking hovel? I mean, a lot of people would kill to have this. It's tiny. You know, if it wouldn't hurt to be a little less blunt. It's got stairs. Any home with stairs is not, you know, I mean, come on. You're at least doing something, right? No worries. As I said, my father and I are commoners through and through. He might be a top official, but neither of us really saw that as a reason to change our whole lifestyle. Granted, it's not like he has an entire second floor. It's kind of like a half floor, but... Besides, it's not as though we don't have some attachment to this house. Alright. It does seem like a comfy place to live in, though. Real cozy and relaxing.
Ooh, there's a photo.
Oh, that.
God, he's such
Aw,
a dork.
Look at cute little Machias there.
He looks like he had such a sweet disposition.
Yeah, before he grew up to be a stubborn old nag.
Now, he looks like he's definitely about to say, teacher, what about the homework? You forgot to collect it? That's definitely what he's thinking right there.
Stop nitpicking people's old family photos! Honestly.
The governor looks the same as ever, though. Is that woman next to him your older sister or something?
Close enough. She was a cousin on my father's side of the family.
Oh,
Since she
okay.
lived quite close, she often came to visit.
I mean, I just assumed his mom was young.
Our family was just my father and I, so having her around was a big help.
The way you speak about her seems to imply you no longer see her. Did she get married and move away?
She died.
Yeah, like everyone. Dude, is everyone in this game a half orphan?
Around 6 years ago.
Oh.
That or a full orphan?
I see. And that has something to do with why you hate the nobility, right?
What?
So...
I never really planned on telling anyone about this. But considering all we've been through, I suppose it's time I told you a little more about me. It's a long story, but would you hear me out?
Alright, Machias, you're kinda half useful in combat now, so we'll listen to your sad tale.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Glad to.
Thanks. Sis was 9 years my senior. Beautiful, kind. To me, she was in every sense the ideal woman. Now, as I said earlier, we're a family of commoners through and through. But my father proved to be a very capable government official. And eventually, he was promoted to an important government position, where he started to make a name for himself. Honesty and integrity are a core part of his work ethic. So, of course, he made his fair share of enemies.
Makes sense.
But after seeing success in a number of major projects, he gained a reputation both inside and outside the government. My mother died when I was still young, but Sis happened to live around here and ended up helping us in more ways than I can count. Since she was his niece, my father always made a fuss over her. And even though she didn't live in the same house, she was like a real sister to me, and a real daughter to my father. I was always so proud of her. As a child, she was practically my idol. And as you'd expect, she had countless admirers among the men of the city. But for all her popularity, she was always level-headed and sensible. So I never felt I had anything to worry about. Until he appeared. He was one of my father's subordinates at City Hall. Though unlike him, he was a noble by birth. A man of high rank, too. The heir of a count. However, he had none of the arrogance or haughtiness one usually associates with the nobility. When I met him myself, he came across as an honest and loyal man. He met Sis when Dad introduced him to her one day. And eventually, the two of them fell in love and began a relationship, despite the difference in their social status. As a child, I was frustrated beyond words, but even I had to admit that the two of them made a good couple. And Sis seemed so happy when she was with him that I had no choice but to let it go and accept their relationship. Time went on and they became engaged, with Dad acting as the go-between. And that's when everything started to fall apart. His family couldn't have been more blatant in their attempts to undermine the relationship. Apparently, one of the four great houses, House Cayenne, proposed an arranged marriage on short notice. And the Count's family were up in arms at the thought he might choose to take a mere commoner as his wife. Since my father held an important post, they were limited in how shamelessly they could try to sabotage the marriage. But they began to harass and threaten her in secret every way they could think of. They made her life a living hell. Maybe she didn't want to cause trouble for the man she loved, or perhaps she did it out of consideration for my father. But all that time, she chose to endure it alone. She never discussed it or asked for help. And finally, it became so crushing that she took her own life.
Yeah, I kind of figured as soon as he mentioned something about a relationship, I kind of assumed it was going to be something like that.
It was only afterward that my father and I learned what had really happened. It seems that at the very last, he had chosen to betray her love for him. But I told her, he said. I told her I'd treasure her as my mistress instead if she'd just accept that we couldn't be married.
Yeah, not really the thing to say to someone in an emotionally vulnerable situation.
I just don't understand it. Why would she take her own life? After that, my father seemed to redouble his efforts. It was like watching a machine kick into high gear. With the help of his ally, Chancellor Osborne, he was able to wrest control of City Hall from the noble faction. Then, 4 years ago, he was appointed to his current position as governor of Heimdall. And that's how the Regnitz family came to be where it is.
I don't even know what to say.
Very interesting backstory. Don't really have... I mean, I'm kind of with Elliot.
So that's why you started hating nobles?
Yeah. I was so furious at Sis's death. My hatred needed to be directed at someone. Anyone. First I blamed her fiancé, then his family, the family of the Duke who tried to intervene. In the end, I just hated the nobility as a whole. The people, their culture, the entire idea of social classes. I desperately wanted the strength to win against them, to show how right I was, how wrong they were.
I mean, I do like that they give Machias like a personal reason for his like kind of dislike for nobles, as opposed to it just being like a general like ideological disagreement. It kind of explains why he's, you know, instead of hating the system, he kind of hates the people at times that are just kind of living within them or within the system that's set up. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not the nobles' fault that they were born into the nobility. Now, if they choose to act like assholes, then yeah, you can treat them like trash, but
deep down, I knew the truth about my hate. I knew I was taking out my anger on people who didn't deserve it. People who had done nothing wrong.
You did?
They may be from different social classes, but people are still individuals. Sis's fiancé was faithful to her. He just wasn't strong enough to shield her from all that ugliness, despite his love. And the Count and his family were only acting in their best interests, which is to be expected, really. Ultimately, I've had to acknowledge that not all commoners are good people, and not all nobles are unworthy of respect. Eustace might not have done much to change my opinion,
oh, Eustace is a sweetheart at heart.
but getting to know you two showed me that there are nobles who live up to that name.
Machias.
I have no idea how my father feels about all of this, but this is how I've come to feel.
I see. You have my thanks.
I'm glad you felt you could talk to us about it.
Still, I don't think it hurt to be a bit more honest with yourself.
Look at that facial expression on Elliot. He's so sly.
If you're willing to admit all of that, maybe you can find it in you to be friends with Eustace too.
Are you kidding me? I might accept that not all nobles are bad, but that arrogant, self-centered fool can go choke on a palm.
I haven't seen any of those yet.
He's mocking me for spending so much time studying, or telling me I need to get out more.
I don't think he goes quite that far. Besides, I don't think he does it on purpose. He doesn't mean any harm.
He just doesn't want you to be such a dork lord.
That's the most irritating part. He does it without thinking.
Well, that was a good
Elliot
coffee
just
break,
panicking
wouldn't you say?
internally. Machias can now use the S-Grab ultimate shot. Watch as it ultimately does 0 damage. Well, lunchtime's over. Must be almost time for the summer festival decorations to start going up. I would have thought preparations for that would have started way before by now. Is the summer festival not that big of a deal in the capital? It depends on who you ask, I guess. I've always just thought of it as one of those small yearly traditions. In my hometown, the summer festival is a major event with extensive preparations. Perhaps those places where the ancient animist traditions survive, but put more effort into celebrating the festival. Animism does seem to have mostly vanished here. Not as much as in Roar or Crossbell, though. I suppose it's hard to think of it as a seasonal festival in the capital when it's celebrated a month late to begin with. I think most of us just see it an opportunity to catch a glimpse of the Imperial family. Yeah, it sounds alright. Oh, that makes sense. Is that your Arcus ringing? What's it doing ringing out here? I guess the other squad's in trouble. This is Class 7, Group A, Reen Schwarzer speaking. Hello there, Reen. This is Carl Regnitz. Oh. Another request? Governor Regnitz. Dad? Come to think of it, he did say that we'd be able to use our Arcus communication functionality in the city, didn't he? You're Group A's representative, so I figured it'd be best to call you and not my stinky son. Is now a good time? Yeah, now it's totally fine. We actually just left your home. Machias invited us in for coffee. Did he now? I had a favorite specialty store roast those beans just the way I like them. The fact that he used them without my permission, well, he will pay dearly for it. It was a top-notch brew, alright? With all that's been going on, it was nice to just sit down and enjoy a good cup of coffee. Well, I'm glad you're able to spend some quality time together. I will be billing you. Anyway, getting to the point, I'm calling because we have a bit of a problem on our hands. That being the case, I'd like Group A to take care of one additional task for me. An extra task? We can do that, sure, but what is exactly you want us to do? There appears to have been a burglary at the jewelry. I mean, you know what's gonna happen eventually. That's not all. The culprit seems to have left a message addressed. Oh, it's finally time for a Blue Blanc quest? What? The confusion is understandable. However, the jeweler submitted a report of the burglary to City Hall a short while ago. Normally I'd leave this place to the proper authorities, but would you be willing to go and see if there's anything you can do? Of course, sir. We'll head over to the Garnier district at once. Alright, then I'll leave this matter in your hands. What was that all about? Whatever it was, you seemed perplexed. Well, wait till you hear this. Reed explains. So a jewelry boutique was burglarized and the culprit left a message addressed to us? Weird. Oh, he's weird, alright. Though thinking about it, this all sounds kind of familiar. You know, you mentioned I'm getting a strange sense of deja vu as well. Still, it would have been helpful if my father could have furnished a few more details. Well, it's already past noon. Let's head over to the Garnier district and find out what happened. Green and the other members paid a short visit to Heimdall Port to report the monster's extermination. They boarded a tram. New material, one additional field study task was added. Okie dokie, can I leave? See ya. I mean, I guess we could. Now, assuming it's probably a Blue Blanc quest, which means we gotta run around and try and find stuff anyway, so maybe we will, wait to do our afternoon talking until after we accept the quest. We'll talk to everyone here first, though. They're quite a- wait. Oh, maybe the dialogue hasn't updated. Okay, no, dialogue hasn't updated yet. Alright. I'm so ashamed. Letting our guard down like that was so amateur. Please do whatever you can to get the Crimson Tiara back. Please, I'm begging you. You know, maybe. I wanted like a 10% finder's fee. Who could have imagined that Phantom Thief B would show up right in our store? I mean, he really was as skilled as all the rumors say. Please be careful doing your investigation. What, you're telling me displaying a priceless artifact and then basically egging it to be stolen? Come on, man. Come on, you're not that dumb, guys, are y'all? I can't believe you two be so bold as to steal our store's prized tiara. Phantom Thief B must not have a fear in the world. You've got to be kidding me. Phantom Thief B, this is big, huge even, until I got picked. One hell of a crazy time to visit the capital. What happened to the tiara? I don't see it anywhere. I came all the way here to see it and it's not even here. Alright, what's up, lady? Excuse me, are you in charge of the store? We're here on behalf of the local government to investigate a reported burglary? Yes, that's right. I'm the owner. You must be the students from Thor's Military Academy. Indeed, Class 7, Group A at your service. Oh, well, thank goodness. We may have yet have a chance to recover the Crimson Tiara. So that's the object that was stolen? Yes, exactly. It's embedded with priceless carnelian gemstones, captivating the hearts of all who gaze upon it. It's the centerpiece of our display, under consideration to become a national treasure and valued at almost 100 million mira. Whoa, 100 million mira. Pretty pricey. Yeah, I'll say. I think something that valuable could be swiped just like that. The question is, how did the thief manage to steal it? I'd heard that the store was fitted with the best security system money could buy, so you could display the tiara safely. I'm afraid this is all due to my carelessness. There was no problem with our recently installed security system. The problem was me falling right into Phantom Thief B's trap. Wait, the Phantom Thief B? I've heard all manner of rumors about him, but I still find it hard to believe this was actually his doing. The name sounds kind of familiar. Seems like Elliot and Machias know of him. Yeah, he's a thief with quite a reputation in the capital. He calls himself a liberator of beauty, and he made quite a name for himself with a string of major thefts a number of years ago. He's even gained an enthusiastic fan following for the daring and graceful methods he uses during his thefts. Oh, now I remember I heard this name before. He's the thief who managed to steal an orbital tank from the Imperial Army, right? Oh, I do kind of remember hearing about that. Yeah, it's one of his most famous exploits. I seem to recall hearing that story myself. I wonder how one steals a tank. I mean, I guess you drive it? So, how do we know the tiara was stolen? Phantom Thief B is well known for sending the victim a card notifying them of his intended crime before he commits it. Did he send a card this time? Yeah. The card also contained this message: your prized tiara has already been replaced with an invitation. However, that message was a feint. While we did have the utmost faith in our security system, we knew that if anyone could get past it, it would be him. We decided to open the display case to check the tiara, but as it turns out, that's what he was counting on us to do. So that's when he stole the tiara, huh? I'm afraid so. Unbelievable. I assume you weren't able to get a good look at the culprit's face? Indeed, as soon as we opened the display case, the lights all went out. By the time we got them back on, the tiara had vanished. I see. Sounds like he's no ordinary thief. With a piece as valuable as this, can you maybe explain how you decided we'd be optimal choice for this request? Of course, please take a look at this. To the owner of this fine establishment, know that I have the Crimson Tiara securely in my possession. Should you fulfill my conditions, I promise that it shall be returned to you, unharmed. If not, I make no guarantees. First, you must not report this incident to the Railway Military Police. Second, you must deliver the other card here to members of Thor's Military Academy Class 7 Group A. Not Group B, they're stinky. Third, the aforementioned Group A must overcome the trial written on said card. Phantom Thief B. It really is addressed to us. I found the thief's apparent reveling in his crime somewhat unpleasant. Yeah, though on the other hand, he seems to be giving us a chance to get the tiara back. True. You have this other card the thief mentioned? Of course, please take this. Salutations, ladies and gentlemen of Thor's Military Academy Class 7 Group A. Should you wish to recover the treasure you seek, accept and overcome the trials I have placed before you. All the keys lie within the Vermilion capital. The first key is at the feet of the Conqueror with the heart of the lion. Okay, that one's easy. A riddle, is it? Well, I'm sure the Vermilion capital is just referring to the city itself. As at the feet of the Conqueror, the heart of a lion. Seems like a treasure hunt, and this is our card's our first clue. Does seem that way. So do you think you can help us out? I'd be happy to. Indeed, taunting us like that, I'm all for wiping that smug satisfaction off his face. Let's be off then. Thank you so much. Please find it. Okay. Well, so to Dreikel's Plaza we go. You guys still all say the same stuff? Looks like it. Take me to the plaza. This is amazing. I wouldn't be surprised if this quest is maybe a bit easier than previous ones, since it's like a main story thing. Because, I mean, usually the hints are either like very straightforward or like completely incomprehensible. Well, the only one I remember, well, the one quest you did in Azure was pretty straightforward. The one in Zero is straightforward, except for that one about the fish tank. And then the ones in Trails in the Sky were definitely the most, like, enigmatic. Like, I remember that one where you had to go to, like, the 3rd floor of the Bracer Guild. That one was kind of crazy. That's the one that sticks in my mind as being the... I think that's one of the only ones I ever had to look up. It and the one in Zero I did have to look up as well. The one in the fish tank. The Conqueror with the heart of a lion. Could mean anything other than this statue of Emperor Dreikel's. Agreed, it's hard to hear a clue like that and not immediately think of Dreikel's the Lionheart. And this statue is the most famous monument of him here in Heimdall. Then chances are good we're in the right place. The card said to look at his feet. Let's do it then. Here we go, it's the same type of card as the last one too. I assume we were correct then. What happens if someone else just finds the card and steals it first? Because, I mean, it was in a pretty obvious location. Like, I mean, anyone walking over as a tourist could have seen that and picked it up. Well, we won't know until we check. This card will self-destruct in 8 seconds in the northeastern seat of the Prismatic Palace. Okay, that one's actually a... Maybe the garden? The second key, so basically, we've got another scavenger hunt. So it seems. I can't believe he's making us go through the whole rigmarole. What can we do but play along, though? In the northeastern seat of the Prismatic Palace. Just what could that mean? I mean, I think of the Crystal Garden is the first thing that pops in my head, so let's try that. Because, I mean, it's kind of a palace, and there's, you know, it's glass and prismatic. Oh crap, I forgot they were closing this place off this afternoon. The Imperial Guardsmen gave me a real earful for that. Do you want something? I gotta get moving now, so get your order in quick. Okay, you guys are gone. I don't know what those fools from the HMP are saying, but it's our duty to maintain security here, and so we shall. They can simply watch and learn. Garden Party is a noble gathering that even members of the Imperial family take part in. Do they truly expect us to help the abject nobodies for an event like this? Their struggle to understand such a simple concept boggles the mind. I'm afraid there's not much point in even talking to me. Oh boy, the Imperial Guardsmen are at it again. They're all noble, so they really don't play nice to the HMP. Alright, we're gonna need to conduct a thorough inspection inside. There's always the chance that someone might have snuck in. I can't stand lovesick couples. Listening to those two is infuriating. Whoa there, you might want to step away from my Lina. There's a garden party tomorrow? I'm not sure I follow. Excuse me, is there a reason you want us to leave? Robert, save me from this terrible person. Yeah, Robert. They said the northeast? Any cards around here? Ow, ow, ow. My hip. Grandpa, are you okay? This is why I told you to take it easy. I swear, you're gonna sprain some muscle you haven't used in 30 years. What was our hint again? The northeastern seat of the Prismatic Palace. Let me move things around, reposition. Not on the bench. Ah, there we go. Okay, we did have the right idea. We'll talk to everyone first, though. Crap, I don't think we've got enough decorations. I'm gonna need to get them to send more over as soon as possible. A few of us civil servants are responsible for actually running the garden party. With the number of guests, it sounds like it'll be non-stop work, but even still, I hope I can work the event. Means I'll get to see Princess Alphen up close. The Imperial Guardsmen and the military police end up arguing over security arrangements every year. They've both got too much pride on the line, which ends up making it nearly impossible for them to agree on anything. I wish they'd sparse the thought for us. We're the ones who end up inconvenienced by their drama every year. This one's see the Prismatic Palace. Yeah, all signs point to the Crystal Garden, which leaves only the northeastern seat. I'm assuming it refers to an actual place one can sit, which would suggest we ought to investigate this bench in the northeast part of the garden. Is that it? Seems so. What's it say? Let's see, the third key is... At the round table where once rested the gauntlets that supported the east of the city. Okay, so the Bracer Guild? Oh goody, another riddle. Still, what can we do but keep going? It seems that fate has ordained that we should meet again! I recognize that voice. Is he actually going to show up in person? It is! Man, he's a bold one, Mr. Grinch. Who are you again? He's Baron Boublanc. Yeah, we first met during our field study in Breahard, I believe. Trace bien, I am most pleased to see that you have not forgotten me. Though if my eyes do not deceive me, you have two new faces among your throng today, no? It's, nice to meet you. I've heard mention of you from my classmates. Has your search for beauty brought you all the way to Heimdall too? You could indeed say that, however, to meet not just in Breahard, but among the picturesque elegance of the Vermilion capital as well. Surely it seems that we are bound together by destiny, most inseparable. Would you not agree? Aren't you just stalking us? Well, I mean, that's one way to put it. I'm not sure. He's a bit on the unique side, huh? Yeah, unique. Let's just call it that. I couldn't sense him coming at all, though. Please, the intensity of your stares is positively withering. Or is it that my overwhelming beauty has clutched your heart so tightly that you cannot help but gaze and wonder? I bet all the mirror I have on me, that's absolutely not the case. Now, if you'll excuse me, there's still much I must attend to. I wish you the best of luck in your studies. And there he goes. So what did he come to convey to us? With that guy? Who knows? I guess that's like your hint that he's Phantom Thief B if you haven't played the original game? Or games? Anyone over here? Nope. Well, I believe that's pretty much everything here. Oh wait, there you guys are. Oh yeah, your sister's the receptionist at the Imperial Chronicle, isn't she? No wonder she's so busy. Your mom and dad both work too, don't they? Let's go see the summer festival together. Yeah. I can't wait to check out all the food stalls, but I might end up eating way too much like I did last year. Eh, you know, you're kids. You'll work it off. Where are we going again? Oh, yeah, Alto Street. I can't move. Bro? There we go. We can't let the other parts of town show us up this year. Alto Street's gonna have the best decorations this year, and that's a fact. Quit dilly-dallying and get some work done, Strauss. Don't rush me. You think Dad's old age would prevent him getting this excited for the festival? I'm really glad he's helping, but he's so demanding, too. I was in the mood for a nice sit earlier, so I went to Motter Park. Turns out the Imperial Guard is hanging around there, so I couldn't really relax. They're probably stationed there since Princess Alphin's attending the garden party. The HMP's beefing up security around the city for the festival. Thing is, though, the HMP really doesn't get along with the Imperial Guardsmen over at Valfone Palace. It's basically because the Imperial Guardsmen are mostly nobles. They annoy each other just by existing. I ended up asking Fiona what she thought we should do for our special dish for this year's festival. She came up with something in like a second and even said she'd make a sample for me. It's great to have such a reliable best friend. Fiona's made quite the name for herself as a piano instructor. She's so good, in fact, that nobles regularly invite her to their mansion just so that she can teach them. I do worry that she's working a little too hard lately, though. I hope she'll take the summer festival as a chance to unwind a little. Already talked to you. How you guys doing? This street was a good find if I do say so myself. It's not as noisy as VQ Street, but the stores are just as good. I heard a really nostalgic tune called Amber Amour in the cafe I just went to for lunch. You heard it everywhere about 10 years ago. I loved it back then. Hearing it again really brought back memories. She's singing? What are you making? I'm making some new sweets. He seems rather pleased. She's always loved making sweets. That Agnes. Sometimes I think getting in over her head is a way of life for her. Not that I really mind this time, though. Well, I mean, let's check upstairs just for due diligence. No General Craig in here. Oh, we can snoop in Elliot's stuff. We've kind of already seen it all. The hell is that poster, Elliot? We already went in here. Something. That doesn't look like it says her name. It's locked. Fine, I won't break into your home, I guess. Well, I'll break into your home, but not your private rooms. Who was in here? Oh yeah, you. That concert Ron's in is over at the big opera house, isn't it? I want to play the piano there someday. Maybe I'll ask Fiona for more lessons. Oh no, I thought we had ages until the summer festival, but it starts tomorrow. I haven't bought any gifts to the neighbors. I don't have any food ready. Is it even possible for me to get ready in time? Can we talk to you? I ended up asking Fiona what she thought we should do for our special dish for this year's festival. She came up with something in like a second. Oh, okay. That's why she's making sweets. I mean, we read that, but I guess I didn't really internalize it. We should also, well, we'll get this one card and get the next one, and then we'll probably end the video. When you say something about a table? Is it upstairs? Is it a round table? Ah, there we go. The gauntlets that supported the east of the city. The gauntlet is the symbol of the Bracer Guild, isn't it? It's on their emblem, too. Yeah, the once and east parts mentioned in their notes seem important as well. This building was once a branch of the guild, and while the capital once had 2 such branches, this is the easternmost branch. This must be the round table. Ah, here it is. Can't believe he even trespassed into our lodgings. Indeed, though from the look of things, he doesn't seem to touch anything else. Well, it looks like Machias' underwear is gone for some reason. Still, not enough pleasant thought. Yeah, it's kind of creepy knowing he was here. Especially considering we don't know what he's actually after. Anyway, let's see what the next card says. The fourth key is on the bottom of the white burden of the steel bird perched at the water's edge. Steel bird? Maybe the crane at the dock? Sure enough, it's another riddle. And a rather challenging one at that. Alright, we'll go investigate whether or not... I mean, I assume it's at the port, but... I'm thinking crane, because, you know, it's kind of like high up and causes things to fly a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, we'll figure out in the next video, though. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.